Hey, Whisper.
Yeah.
Whisper. What day is it?
Time to capture ocelots and play connect the dots with them?
No, it's time to take over the world.
Okay, what do you have in mind?
Well, we definitely need to get into that tech that we keep alluding to.
Alloy smelting?
So, alloy smelting, yes. Gotta get those alloys for those top tier tools and stuff. Now we've done so. I had to remake my armor because of things happening. And now I'm in the new dark armor.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's actually black diamond.
Shiny.
Yeah. Pretty good for the time being, but we really, really want to get that crimson steel. We want to get red armor and tools because those are the bee's knees, I guess, the best. But you can mix it in with some other things, but you definitely need crimson armor, crimson steel, everything.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. And we can also analyze it and get it all up to triple F. And we want to do that too. But that's for another time. We need to get this tech done.
Okay, well, I got some alloy smelters ready to be made right in this chest. So,
nice.
Wasn't sure
Cool.
how many we needed, so I overestimated. Figured we could do something with the leftovers.
Right on. We got to get that made up.
All right.
So, blast furnaces.
Yes.
First off,
Yeah, blast furnaces.
a bunch of those.
Which
We
are...
actually will need a bunch of extra blast furnaces later, so probably should grab some more material for that.
Oh, no problem.
And all these bricks, yeah, because the blast furnaces, if we end up doing the ferocity trees, we'll need a few, maybe 2 or 3, just so we'll have one left over here at least.
Okay.
So we can use that in case we do ferocity trees as soon as we can do the alloying.
Drink your coffee.
Yes, drink my coffee.
So, I'm looking in JEI if anyone is curious. This is the recipe we're looking for the alloy furnace through blue power, which requires the blast furnace, which is one of the new blocks that came in the newer versions of Minecraft, which is basically iron and smooth stone furnace, and we surround it with bricks. And there we go. Oh, so you put coal in it. I will go get the coal.
Yep, we'll need some coal or charcoal or some kind of burnable material.
Now, I was looking in the recipe for the crimson steel. You needed blaze rods and magma cream?
Crimson steel? Yeah, but we have to get to the other type alloy smelter. We're just using this to do some basic stuff to begin with. And then there's a few things that will be required for after that, but...
Cool.
We can put this anywhere. It doesn't even need to be in this room.
This looks
Thinking
fine.
now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of cramping this space, isn't it?
I don't mind.
I do. We got a huge giant city above us. We can make our areas big. We don't need to cramp it all up.
Where shall we set this up? You were thinking, you commented earlier, you wanted this as storage, correct?
Yeah, I opened this up so we can, basically set up all of our drawers storage over here in this general area here.
Good. Let's see.
Of course, we've got down below, but this is going to be the farm where we're going to just have a thing here. Now, down below here on this side doesn't have to be farm because the farm's going to stop right or somewhere along here. Probably at the chunk line. Yeah, good estimation. And then we got like all this space over this way.
Pa-pow.
I wanted to open this up a little bit for now. For the server to catch up, doing weird things.
Yeah.
Actually, if we get the alloy furnace done, as soon as we get the alloying furnace done, we get the second alloy furnace thing, we can do the bismuth steel.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we can have bismuth steel tools, and those are fast. Those are super fast.
Yeah. Question is, can the server keep
Super
up?
fast. No. No, can't. What's next? Let me get one of those furnaces so I can start making some alloy.
Okay, you just want one?
Yep, just one up there, just as a basically for our manual, you know.
Okay.
Over here in the middle, kind of where we got all the rest of our stuff, where we used to have a bunch of furnaces. One. And we need to make the alloy.
Which alloy are you gonna make?
I believe the redstone alloy is what we need to start out with. Yeah, because we need that in order to make cables, so we can connect our power up to machines, and you know, not necessarily have to put our machines down below the farm directly connected to the power generation.
Okay.
So if we want our machines out here anywhere, probably want, if we get rid of this bed here, it really doesn't. It is kind of cool that our portal does still connect properly to the upper portal. So I'm actually going to leave it right where it's at, because I think if I mess with it, it's going to connect down to the bottom one on accident. So where it's at, they're working in sync. And what I'm talking about working in sync, I'm going to jump down here and show the portal loader real. We trust that the water is there. And it is. So down here we go. We got a portal down here. We need to put some need to fill those corners in with something cool.
Yeah.
Or obsidian.
I'm working on collecting the obsidian and filling it up with something else.
I see. Well, if we get into some tech real quick, we can get that alloy smelt going. We're gonna do it here in just a second. We'll be able to make a builder. So make this process insanely easy, because you'll be able to just exchange it for something that's easy to get. Anyway, well, you got a lot of progress.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Big hole.
If you go down this tunnel and look at your mini map, you'll see everything that I've been filling up with torches.
Yeah.
And I looped around and came out here, realized that I made a complete circle. Went back through the straight tunnel, looped around again, and came out of this section and made another complete circle.
Caving. Cool. But this is the thing that the loader, this is what I was talking about. If you look inside the dropper there, the little area on the right gives you the opportunity to set the angle and the amount of force that the item exits at. The mount, which is actually set to 1, so it's only throwing one item each time. And then the speed at which it sends that, the frequency, is that bottom one down there. So you want to, we don't want to like just continuously just blah 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 blah, but we keep it regularly, at least every 15 seconds or 15 ticks. I don't know. Anyway, we keep it going pretty quick here. This is much faster than it would have to be, but I think this is about optimal. It keeps it going. It's throwing an item through the portal, which is how you make a vanilla chunk loader. And tied directly to this little guy over here. And you really do not want to dig up from here. I can tell you that.
Okay.
I can tell you that. Anywhere around here, you're going to get flooded with the lava. This is right under a lava bank. I think it's protected well enough.
Oh yeah.
Anybody go nuts with that.
I'm out of here.
But this one's the same way. Yeah. But you set the angle. I figured out which way you put one side down. You have it. Throw a few items in. You go through the other side and see which way they ended up, and then set up the other one. Sends it right back through. You mess with the angle and the force to get them to land in the hoppers. Which, keeps the material going around in a loop through the portal.
Cool.
Keeping this chunk and like 3 chunks around it. Or, well, total of 9 chunks, fully loaded. And then I think it goes out another one for lazy chunk. And then I don't think it does anything beyond that for everything stops moving past that. Or something like that. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
It's a simplified explanation. The point being is it's chunk loader. And what that means is we can, when we do make our remote.
Yeah.
Our remotes, now that we got that alloy furnace there, we can start making some of that stuff for the remote.
Okay.
And then we can connect that to our drawer system and maybe a few other inventories, so that we can actually I want one so I can connect it to the warehouse in the city above.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I see what you're laying down.
And yeah, you should have one too. That way you can just send all your stuff in, and you'll have access to an inventory space that has 2,000 plus slots.
Nice.
And it'll stay loaded because it's in the chunk loader area. Ha. So you'll be able to access it anywhere in the overworld.
Okay.
That is one of the limitations of those that don't go cross dimension.
Gotcha.
Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so we got our little just one down here. And we'll make those other ones for automation for later. We need to start out with copper and zinc. Now we got zinc in here somewhere. There it is.
Was it so I can look it up on JEI?
Well, we're making redstone alloy, but we have to do it in this alloy furnace because we don't have the silent alloy furnace yet, right? We're gonna require we need the basic one first, which is our business brass.
Alright, brass ingot,
But we also need some redstone alloy. Some other.
Alright, copper and zinc.
We have copper and zinc in there. It doesn't accept the mini coal.
Oh.
Okay, and then what was the other thing I said? Business brass?
Let me take a look.
Bismuth, I know we do this. Wait for the one more redstone alloy first. That way I can make some wire. So now we can make some bismuth brass so that we can make the silent mechanisms alloy furnace. That's what we really need.
Yes.
But this, and then of course I need cable insulator things. Is it called insulator? Yes, it is. And I can do that with carpet or plastic sheets if I had plastic sheets, but we're not close. We're not even close to that yet. Carpet, it is. Got string. I also have tons of fluffy puffs if I won't need them.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, there it is, wire. But we got the alloy furnaces, and we're pretty close to having the other alloy furnaces. So I think we'll just go ahead and record the process of crafting those and setting them up over around here.
Okay.
And some alloying. Alloy. Oh, you mean all that?
Yep.
Put it in chest. I know my inventory's so crammed.
Yeah, put it in the dump chest.
That okay, so I got business brass. That's gonna be for oh, we need to make that alloy furnace, the basic one, because and of course that's only one little component of it. We're also gonna make circuit boards. That's also can be done in the alloy furnace. The circuit boards, heating elements, that's just basic stuff. Oh, that was the other reason I needed the redstone alloy, so I'm gonna make some more of that.
Right.
Anyway, Whisper's gotta go. I'll grind this out to get us to that tech level, because we gotta get that alloy. We gotta start processing our massive amount. Doing that. We're doing the third person.
Yep,
Doing
I'm
the
doing
face
it.
on. Doing the face on for the outro.
Yep.
Whisper's gotta go. Oh, she's gotta go.
Yeah.
If you like this, make sure you hit that like button, ring that bell if you want to be notified when we get some more. If you haven't been over to Whisper's channel and you're watching this on my channel, make sure you go do that. Go subscribe. You should do that right now. Right now. Do it.
I'm good for it.
She's pretty funny. She got some moments for sure. So yeah, if you like that stuff, go hit that subscribe over there. Later.
Bye.